Hello everyone and welcome back to the Chess Media channel. Today we are going to be flying the Boeing 737-800 BBJ2 configuration with the Microsoft Flight Simulator provided ATC and FS2 crew for an assistant. Today we're going to be flying from Las Vegas to Salt Lake City. This flight is going to take us about 1 hour at best. With that being all said, let's jump right into the cockpit and start setting up for a flight. So as you can see, I already turned on the battery, and no, I didn't turn it on. I just turned on the ground power here. Let's turn on the battery and emergency lights and the dome lights as well. And we like it bright. Alright. Let's start setting up.
Roger.
Right, let's set our parking brakes also. So without wasting any much time, let's jump right into the FMC. Yeah, this is our flight plan for today. We're gonna jump onto the ground services and request some fuel. I'm good, thanks. How are you? Alright. Okay. Where is the fuel truck? Alright, right. Here it is. For today's flight, we're gonna need 9 tons of fuel. We're gonna 9.8. We're gonna set it to 10. Alright, back to the payload today. For our flight today, we're gonna have 37 passengers on board with a payload of 4.1, so 2050, 2050 each side. It's great to hear that you're amazing. Thank you for joining in for our flight today. And not forget, I don't know why they need to start us. I think when you call the fuel truck, it's need to automatically start fueling up, because sometimes I do forget this, Anyways, oxygen tested 100%. All our lights are working just perfectly. This I set my aircraft to be based on failures, but I haven't really got any. Only just oil, some that I need to fill some oil, but nothing else. Are you flying on a VATSIM network?
I'm out for the walk around.
Because I fly on the VATSIM network. Let's see if we have any traffic around us. It's gonna be a good idea also. Okay, so here is the map. We in Las Vegas here. We have an American that will arrive in shortly in Las Vegas. So not critical, not too much traffic on VATSIM here in the United States. Although yesterday, almost all the United States was live on VATSIM, but it's a beautiful morning here in Las Vegas. Wow, that's incredible. Alright, back to the FMC. So for today's flight we're gonna be using our last known position. For today's flight we calculate Kilo, Lima, Alpha, Sierra, and we're gonna uplink our route from the FMC to make our life just a bit easier here. This is gonna be our flight for today. Yeah, the IRS position is correct. We currently selected the one flight. Nope. Alright, let's fix it. KLAS, Kilo, Lima, Alpha, to Salt Lake City, which is Kilo, Sierra, Lima, Charlie, Kilo, Sierra, Lima, Charlie. I probably load up the wrong book. Ah, okay. How did you get banned though? It's interesting. Yeah, IRS position disagreed. Alright. This is not applied. For some reason, yeah, okay.
Hi, the security and
This is
safety
our
check
flight
are all
route.
done. Are we good to start boarding?
Yes.
Thanks.
Okay, let's look at boarding now. The crew is already on board. There's no need for the crew to board. The flight will be about 40 to 50. Terroristic behavior. Like, this is what they say. I never heard about that. You know, there are controllers that not. I had some bad experience with the Canadian ATC, like when I was very new to VATSI. They like yell at you for no reason, and you're like, what? All right, but still, there are good folks out there in the VATSIM community. Great community. Okay, so let's take a look. The fuel weight is 53.6. 53.6. For the plant fuel is gonna be 10 tons. For the reserves, let's set it. Let's set it to the cost index for today's flight will be 17. And the flight level for today's flight is going to be 70. Okay, about the average winds, it's gonna be at 255 degrees at 92 knots, which is windy. Alright. Noise abatement is not required, and flaps will be 5 for takeoff. We're gonna be departing on the way, runway 26 right via Laptec 3 departure, and the transition will be flying. Let's hit execute. You were at Heathrow when they banned you? Alright. Okay, so for our arrival, we're gonna be arriving via Queen 5. To ILS, then we're gonna be expecting transition will be null, and we'll be expecting an ILS approach to runway 16 right, and the final position will select as we approach to the Salt Lake City. This is our takeoff speed, which is very good. Let's start setting up our MCP. So let's load up some charts on our iPad.
I'm back. No issues on the walk around.
That's good that there is no issues. I have yoke and I have a joystick and a throttle. I thought to buy the Boeing kit, you know, the yoke, but it takes so much space. I'd still love to have it, but it takes too much space, I think. So I do have a throttle from Thrustmaster, and the joysticks also from Thrustmaster as well. Okay, so this is a flight from before. That's what a current flight. Alright, so this is gonna be our flight for today. And we are gonna be departing runway.
Wide slope.
26.
Pull up.
Right.
Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear. Terrain. Terrain. Pull up. Airspeed full.
Gonna pin this as well.
Sink rate.
And at Salt Lake City, we're
Pull
gonna
up.
be expecting an
Pull
ILS
up.
approach.
Don't sink.
Right.
Don't sink. Too low. Terrain. Too low. Gear. Too low. Flaps. Too low. Terrain. Glide slope.
Bank angle. Bank angle.
Approaching minimums. Minimums.
Cat
Minimums.
3 approach.
2,500. 1,000. 500. 400. 300. 200. 100. 50. 40.
Back to the
30.
MCP.
20.
So
10.
for the course, we're gonna set it to our runway.
Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear. Too low. Terrain.
So we're gonna set it to 259 here in case gonna need to come back. For the V2 speed is gonna be 146.
TCAS test. Pass.
For the heading, we're gonna select also 259 if we're gonna need for some reason to fly the runway heading. And we also gonna request our clearance.
Las Vegas clearance delivery chase 1 heavy
Hi.
IFR to
Here's
Salt
the
Lake,
fuel
ready
slip.
to come.
Thanks.
Welcome. Have a nice flight.
Chase 1 heavy is cleared to Salt Lake Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 26 right, climb and maintain 10,000 feet. Departure frequency is 125.475, squawk tree 567.
3 5.
Chase 1 Heavy cleared to Salt Lake Airport is filed. Takeoff runway 26 right, climb and maintain 10,000 feet. Departure on 125 decimal for 75 squawk tree 567.
Chase 1 Heavy readback is correct. Contact ground on 121 decimal 9er when ready to taxi. Good day.
Alright, so flight director's on, autothrottle is armed, VNAV and LNAV are armed as well. The boarding procedure is completed very fast. Alright. I do. This is not the sun, right? It's someone is approaching the airport. Let's see. Yeah, so we have someone is arriving, probably the American that we saw before. He's arriving right now. Airport plane. I don't get those, you know. Airbus, I think I like Boeing. I don't know why. Let's see how it's gonna land. This is our bus. See? Nice. All right, back to us. Okay, so let's start our brief. Record at the gate. This is our first flight of the day. Now we'll be departing via SID.
Are you ready for the departure brief?
Go ahead.
Okay, it's going to be a standard pushback and start off the gate. Taxi route will be as assigned by ATC. It'll be a left seat takeoff, using rated thrust, planning a flaps 5 takeoff. Anti-ice will be off. Above 80 knots, we will reject for fire, engine failure, loss of control, or wind shear. The crew member noticing the abnormality will clearly state the problem. I will call reject or continue. If the decision is to reject, I will close the thrust levers and disengage auto throttle, observe or apply maximum braking, raise speed brakes, apply maximum amount of reverse thrust consistent with conditions and bring the aircraft to a complete stop on the runway, stow the speed brake, and set the parking brake, advise the cabin, this is the captain speaking, remain seated, remain seated. I will then perform any necessary memory items or checklists as appropriate. If an evacuation is required, I will initiate the evacuation checklist. In the event of an engine failure after V1, we will continue the takeoff, rotate at VR, call positive rate gear up, and cancel the master caution. There will be no other calls below 400 feet. At 400 feet, I'll call for a roll mode, then call confirm the failure. If required, we'll perform any necessary memory items, climb at V2 to V2 plus 20 to 1000 feet AFL or TOCA, whichever is higher. Retract flaps on schedule. When flaps have been retracted at or above, flaps up, maneuver speed, call for level change if VNAV is not engaged. Set max continuous thrust, and call for the appropriate emergency checklist. We are under our maximum landing weight, so we are okay to make an immediate return. The departure routing will be via the ATC assigned SID, complying with all published speeds and altitude restrictions. No noise abatement procedures required. LNAV and VNAV are armed. Flight directives are on. Mine is master, yours is slave. Navigation radios are set. The NOTAMs and the aircraft defect log have been reviewed. Any questions, comments, or concerns?
No questions.
Departure brief complete.
He was on the we weren't tuned on the Unicom frequency. Alright, so departure briefing is complete. Everything seems to be alright. Let's rush it up just a bit.
Hi guys, here's the load sheet for you.
Thank you.
No problem. Have a safe flight.
Ladies and
Would you like the
welcome
APU
aboard
on?
today. As you
Yes.
locate your assigned seats, please
Starting the
place your
APU.
smaller items under the seat in front of you to provide more room for larger items in our overhead compartments. If you need assistance, contact the flight attendant. If you are unable to accommodate any item in the cabin, please bring it to the boarding door and we will check it for you. Also, review the safety instruction card in your seat pocket. If you are seated at an exit seat, also review the exit seating criteria.
Let's start at the debut. Let's request our taxi.
Las Vegas ground chase 1 heavy with Mike ready to taxi IFR.
Yeah, probably.
Heavy taxi
Taxi
to
will
and
be
hold
short.
short of runway 26 right using taxiway Charlie 3 Charlie Bravo. Contact tower
Charlie
on
3,
118
Charlie.
75 when ready.
Bravo.
Taxi to and hold short runway 26 right using taxiway Charlie 3 Charlie Bravo chase 1 heavy.
Okay, this is a pretty short taxi.
APU on the buses.
Thank you very much. We're gonna be needing our nose to the right. Okay.
Hey guys, all packs are on board. Are we clear to close?
Yes.
Thanks. Let me know if you need anything.
Alright, let's disconnect from all the ground equipment. Pre-flight checklist.
Pre-flight checklist. Oxygen
Tested
Once again, ladies
100%.
and gentlemen, welcome on board
tested
our flight
100%. Navigation transfer and display switches. Normal, auto. Windows heat on. Pressurization mode selector. Auto. Flight instruments.
Heading 348, altimeter 2988.
Heading 348. Altimeter 2988. Parking brake.
Set.
Engine start levers.
Cut off.
Pre-flight checklist completed.
By pulling on the belt. To release your seatbelt, lift the metal flap on the buckle. It is our policy that you keep your seatbelt fastened at all times while seated. Doors
Before
are
start
clearly marked with
checklist.
exit signs and instructions for door
Before start
operation.
checklist. Flight deck door closed and locked. MCP.
V2146, heading 259, altitude 10,000.
Takeoff speeds.
V1134, V-rotate 136, V2146.
CDU pre-flight.
Completed.
Rudder and aileron trim.
Captain, we are ready for pushback.
Taxi and takeoff briefing.
Completed.
Anti-collision light on. Before start checklist complete.
Start sequence is 1 then.
Check.
Cover your nose and mouth with the mask. Place the elastic band around your head and tighten by pulling on the end. Secure your own mask before assisting others. Your seat bottom cushion may be used as a flotation device.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Exiting the aircraft, place your arms around the cushion and
Thanks,
hold on to the straps located on the back.
No, this is like this is the VATSIM network. I don't have the multiplayer enabled.
Cabin lights will now be turned
So
off.
you only
Release
have the
buttons are located
American
below.
one that
Thank you for your
arrived
attention.
here. Did go somewhere there. Also, if you want to download the library, you're always welcome to download it. It is I have the link in the description below.
Locking gear.
Yeah, here are we. We would like a nose to the right, please. To the right.
Release parking brakes, please.
Parking brakes are
Commencing
released.
push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Start engine number 1.
Starting engine 1. Oil pressure. Starter cutout. Number 1 stable.
Start engine number 2. Start engine number 2.
Starting engine 2. Oil pressure.
Please set parking brakes.
Parking brakes are set.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Okay, please hold. Oh, nice. Well, you know, I didn't have a lot of. I only fly the PMDG 777 in FSX and the 737. Sometime on the 747.
Starter
not
cutout.
much. But pretty used to Boeing.
Number 2
know?
stable.
All right. Number 2 is stable.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
International Airport HS information Echo 1256 Zulu. Web 240 at 6. Visibility 10. 25,000 staggered. Temperature 19er. 2.2. Altimeter 299er1. Visual approaches in use. Landing runways 26 left and 1 inner. Departing runways 26 right, 1 inner and 1 inner. Simultaneous approaches to crossing and parallel runways in use. Converging runway operations in effect. Notices to air mission.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear, right is clear.
All right, one moment, please. Let's see. We have a LAX center is came online, so let's see. Let's turn on to 135. Decimal 5. Oh, I didn't have the
If you want 24 left, that's fine. It's going to be a long taxi, 24 left on the north side. I haven't looked at them yet, but I think I know what's up. Stand by.
LA Center speaking with Flash 1 with Echo ready to taxi.
There's Jet 12 Lima Alpha. Heavy, expect 24 left, and let me know when you're ready to reposition.
Los Angeles traffic, Chase 1 is ready to taxi IFR to Salt Lake City.
Alright, copy. Wings 551, did you set up for 19 left or 26 right?
26 right, but I could take 19 left too, doesn't matter.
And you're about halfway between the two. I'll just go ahead and give you 26 right, just since you've already set up for it. Wings 551, 26 right, taxi via Golf Charlie.
26 right, Golf Charlie, Wings 551.
And information echo is correct.
Yep, you got echo.
Chase 1, Los Angeles Center, you were stepped on, say again?
Chase 1 is in Las Vegas, ready to taxi IFR to Salt Lake City.
Chase 1, turn on your transponder, squawk mode C, runway 26 right, taxi via Charlie.
Taxi via Charlie, Chase 1.
And Chase 1, check your transponder code. You're not squawking the discrete code in the PDC.
Could you please repeat the squawk code for Chase 1?
Should have been in the pre-departure clearance after the word beacon.
Okay.
Dollar 55, wind 240 at 6, runway 26 left, clear to land.
26 left, clear to land, Delta 55 heavy.
Chase Los Angeles Center, Chase 1 is squawking 6760.
Chase 1, copy. Yeah, you're tagging on now. 26 right, taxi via Charlie.
Taxi via Charlie, Chase 1. Flaps 5.
That's 4280, Los Angeles Center, runway 27, taxi via Bravo. And Delta.
Flight control check complete. Before taxi checklist.
Before taxi checklist. Generators on. Probe heat on. Anti-ice off. Isolation valve auto. Engine start switches continuous. Recall.
Check.
Check. Auto brake. RTO. Engine start levers.
Idle detained.
Flight control.
Checked.
Ground equipment.
Chase 1, you're a little slow on the starting of the taxi. Give way to the Spirit Wings Airbus 320 Neo. It's coming from the west on Charlie. Follow him out.
Copy, give way to this one is giving way to Spirit, so this one.
Delta 55, welcome to Las Vegas. Exit right. Cross 26 right on Alpha 6. Taxi to your gate. Monitor my frequency. Thanks for flying.
Cross 26 right, Alpha 6 on this frequency to the gate. Delta 55 heavy. Thanks.
Ground. Good morning. 1 ready to taxi. Cleared to taxi. 1.
Clear left.
Clear right.
We have also United. To get very careful with
United 1458, spot 2 Las Vegas, ready to taxi.
Okay, let's wait for the United to to clear our way.
1458, runway 26 right, taxi via Charlie.
26 right via Charlie, United 1458.
Chase 1, follow the United Boeing 737 just to the east of you. He'll be taxiing east on Charlie. Follow him out.
Chase 1 will follow the United. Chase 1 will follow the United plane. Got them in front of us.
And Chase 1, make sure you turn on your transponder. Now squawk and standby. South 4280, wind variable at 4, runway 27, clear for takeoff. Spirit Wings 551, wind 240 at 6, runway 26 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 26 right, Spirit Wings 551.
Los Angeles Center, Chase 1 is figured the transponder.
Chase 1, copy, thank you.
Flight deck. Okay, thanks. Captain, the cabin is secure.
Yeah, 1458, wind 240 at 6, runway 26 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 26 right, United 1458.
Spirit Wings 551, radar contact, say altitude leaving.
Passing 4.2.
Wings 551, altitude checks, climb and restricted, fly level 190.
190 unrestricted, Spirit Wings 551.
Chase 1, runway 26 right, line up and wait, Boeing 737 is rolling.
Chase 1, line up and wait. Before takeoff checklist.
Before takeoff checklist. Flaps.
Flap 5 units.
Dallas 4280, radar contact, say altitude leaving.
4.8 units.
Dallas 4280, altitude checks, climb via the SID.
Runway entry procedure.
Okay. Cabin crew, take your seats. Clear on the approach. Ready to go.
On runway 26 right.
Los Angeles Center, Chase 1 is holding short on runway 26 right.
Chase 1, wind 240 at 6, runway 26 right, clear for takeoff.
Chase 1, clear for takeoff, runway 26 right.
Yeah, 1458, radar contact, say altitude leaving.
Leaving 4000, United 1458.
Yeah, 1458, altitude checks, climb maintain, flight level 190.
We'll climb maintain flight level 190, United 1458.
Takeoff.
Thrust set.
Alive.
80 knots.
Check.
That was 3094, you on frequency?
B1, rotate.
E2. Positive rate.
Positive
climb.
rate.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Los Angeles Center, good morning. Southwest 3094, flight level 350, inbound to Reberg.
3094, Los Angeles Center, good morning. Squawk 6371 ident.
Speed check.
6371 ident, Southwest 3094.
Flaps up.
Speed check.
Chase 1, radar contact, say altitude leaving.
Chase 1 is leaving 3000.
Chase 1, altitude checks, climb maintain, flight level 190.
Set.
Climb and maintain 190, Chase 1.
Autopilot on.
Set flight level 190.
Flight level 190. Set.
After takeoff checklist.
South 394,
After takeoff check.
you're transposing the last 2 digits. Squawk code is 6371. 6371.
After takeoff checklist.
6371, Southwest 3094.
Okay.
Okay.
Spirit Wings 551, climb and maintain flight level 240.
240, Spirit Wings 551.
Southwest 3094, radar contact 26 miles northeast of the Avenal VOR. Descend Ironman 2 arrival.
We'll descend via the Ironman 2, Southwest 3094.
So 3094, LA altimeter is 2993 tree.
And we'll descend on 2993, Southwest 3094.
And 1458 on request.
Sorry, I meant for the final for 394.
I understand. Continue your climb.
10,000. Happy to release the cabin?
Okay.
Okay.
Carrier only.
Portable electronic devices may now be used, with the exception of TVs, radios,
Southwest 4280, climb and maintain flight level 390.
Climb and maintain 390, Southwest 4280.
United 1458, climb and maintain flight level 330.
Climb maintain flight level 330, United 1458.
Chase 1, climb and maintain flight level 370.
Chase 1, climb and maintain 370.
Flight level 370. Set.
LA Center, hello, Southwest 3823 with you, climbing through level 300436.
So 3823, Los Angeles Center, squawk 5303.
5303, Southwest 3823.
It's a beautiful morning in Las Vegas. So as you can see, we have Los Angeles Central is available, and we are on our way to Salt Lake City. We have one aircraft there and another one is gonna be landing here in the hill. I don't know what the
3823 radar contact 20 miles northeast of Hector VOR. Descend maintain level 360.
Copy zone 360 320.
191.
Altimeter setting.
Check. Now.
United one. Have our Unicom also ready because I don't saw any centers on Salt Lake. So we'll be reaching our altitude, cruising altitude in just a few minutes now, and as we reach the cruising altitude, we're gonna start preparing for our approach. I wonder where is that the United plane is going. Let's see.
Southwest 3823, descend Pitbull 1 arrival.
Wow, they have a long flight ahead of them.
Spirit Wings 551, descend Angel 4 arrival.
Angel 4 arrival, Spirit Wings 551.
Spirit Wings 551. Ontario altimeter 2995. Southwest 3094, expect vectors ILS 24 left approach. And let's see what we got here. Currently, information X-rays current in LA.
Okay, vectors for the ILS 24 left, and we'll get X-ray for Southwest 3094.
Attention all aircraft, center needs to close. All aircraft flight on risk. Thanks for flying. We'll see you later.
Thank you, Southwest 3826. See you.
Okay, so LX center is closing up right now, and we're gonna monitor Uniform. Unknown. So we are going to be reaching our flight level in just about 7 minutes or so. I think we're going to be proceeding with the Microsoft Flight Simulator ATC, as we don't have anything, any approach VATSIM ATC available to us. So as soon as we're going to hit the 37,000 feet, we're going to connect and request the flight following, and then retry the IFR with the Microsoft Flight Simulator. Usually climb that high. this is what it does. Our descent is just in 18 nautical miles, which means we're gonna have about 15 miles of cruise here. It's not that much. As soon as we're gonna be reaching the cruise altitude, we have about 10 minutes of cruise, something like that. And then, yeah, about even less than 10. Okay, let's start setting up for our descent and approach. Set course your side 164.
164 set.
Set heading my side 164. Set heading my side 164. Set heading my side 164. Well, I got confused for some reason. Never mind. Okay, I'll set it. 164 on my side as well. Okay. Minimums will be we're gonna set it
1,000 to level.
And we're gonna set it to radio. Radio. 30015. Alright. Let's request our forecast for the descent.
Ladies and gentlemen, in just a few moments, we'll begin our meal service for the flight. Please refer to the menu given to you on boarding for the 2 meal choices and your beverage choices available. We request that you keep the aisles clear to assist the flight attendants to serve you efficiently and also for your own safety. Thank you.
Alright, let's reach the ILS frequencies. And we will be descending just in 7 minutes, and we're gonna be getting out of the sun. So let's brief our first officer here. We're gonna be arriving via Star. This approach altitude is 4,800. The final approach altitude will be 6,000. Minimum will be 200 feet. The landing flaps 13. Okay, and we're going to be arriving via runway 16. Right. Alright, let's run the brief.
Are you ready for the approach brief?
Okay.
The arrival routing will be via the ATC assigned Star, flying with all published speeds and altitude restrictions. For an ILS approach, planning a flaps 30 landing. Final approach fix altitude is 6,000 feet. Decision height is 2,000 feet. Missed approach altitude is 4,800 feet. Taxi route in will be as assigned by ATC. We'll be arriving at a gate. The local terrain poses a threat, so we will treat all GPWS terrain alerts as genuine. Descent speeds and navigation radios are set. Airport NOTAMs have been reviewed. Any questions, comments, or concerns?
No questions.
Approach brief complete.
Okay. Should we request the ATC or not? Let's check the traffic out there, because if we're gonna have a lot of traffic, so we're gonna need to communicate on uniform. So I don't see any traffic. I have only this Delta 1. This is Delta that they just took off from Salt Lake City on the way to Colorado. They also on their way somewhere, and here we are. We have only us and another plane that haven't took off on Phoenix. That's gonna be safe to continue with the
Salt Lake Center Chase 1 Heavy is type Boeing 737 3 miles northeast of Uniform Tango 28 flight level 370. Request flight following.
Chase 1 Heavy, Salt Lake Center. Squawk 0566.
Squawk 0566 Chase 1 Heavy.
Chase 1 Heavy radar contact 16 miles northeast of Uniform Tango 28 flight level 370.
Roger, Chase 1 Heavy.
Alright, and then let's try our 80s with the IFR.
Salt Lake Center Chase 1 Heavy 18 miles southwest of Kilo Mike Lima Foxtrot. Request IFR to Salt Lake, ready to copy.
Chase 1 Heavy is cleared to Salt Lake Airport as filed. Squawk 0566.
Chase 1 Heavy cleared to Salt Lake Airport as filed. Squawk 0566.
Chase 1 Heavy, read that correct. Radar contact, flight level 370. Turn left, heading 220 descend, and maintain flight level 370.
Turn left, heading 220 descend, and maintain flight level 370 Chase 1 Heavy.
Chase 1 Heavy, keep speed not above 230 knots.
Why?
Keep speed not above 230 knots Chase 1 Heavy.
Okay, as soon as we're gonna get to the descent mark here, we're gonna request to descend to by 10,000 feet. Let's see. That's the 15,000. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna be requesting by 10,000.
Chase 1 Heavy, contact Salt Lake Center on 133.6.
Then by another
Good
10,000.
day.
Okay, good day to you.
Going to 133.6 Chase 1 Heavy. Salt Lake Center, Chase 1 Heavy, flight level 370.
Chase 1 Heavy, Salt Lake Center. Continue as planned. 1 Heavy, contact Salt Lake Center on 125.575. Good day.
125.575 Chase 1 Heavy. Salt Lake Center, Chase 1 Heavy, flight level 370.
Chase 1 Heavy, Salt Lake Center. Continue to be EDRR as planned.
Yeah. We would like to descend please by 10,000.
Salt Lake Center, Chase 1 Heavy. Request flight level 270.
Chase 1 Heavy, descend and maintain flight level 310. Expect flight level 270.
Descend and maintain flight level 310. Expect flight level 270. Chase 1 Heavy.
Descent checklist.
Descent checklist. Pressurization. Landing altitude is 4250 feet. Recall. Check auto brake. Level 3. Landing data.
VRAF 144, minimum 200 feet.
VREF 144. Minimums 200 feet. Approach briefing.
Completed.
Descent checklist completed.
Let's check again on the traffic around us so we don't interfere with anyone. Sure, they said you will go with the sample, but it still appears to be online.
Chase 1 Heavy, descend and maintain flight level 270.
270 for Chase 1
Descend
Heavy.
and maintain flight level 270. Chase 1 Heavy.
That's request left. Send to can request 17,000. Right now it's 10,000.
Salt Lake Center, Chase 1 Heavy. Request 17,000 feet.
Chase 1 Heavy, descend and maintain flight level 270. Expect 17,000 feet.
Alright.
Descend and maintain flight level 270. Expect 17,000 feet. Chase 1 Heavy.
For front Z we need to be about 15,000 feet in front of it. And we have like about 14 minutes per month, but we will make it just in time.
Thousand to level.
Descend and maintain 17,000 feet, chase 1 heavy.
Okay, so with front zoom, we need to be at 15,000 feet. And Unita need to be about 1,000. Slow down just a bit. I will take the sun.
Salt Lake Center, chase 1 heavy. Request 15,000 feet.
Chase 1 heavy descend and maintain 17,000 feet. Expect 15,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 17,000 feet. Expect 15,000 feet. Chase 1 heavy.
About 12,000 feet. Okay. All right. Transition set altimeter 3000.
Three zero zero zero. Set passing 17,200. Now.
Chase 1 heavy descent and maintain 15,000 feet.
15,000.
Descend and maintain 15,000 feet. Chase 1 heavy.
Got some weather over there. Not too bad we don't have a weather radar. So after Fonzie, like
1,000 to level.
Frenzy. Gonna be requesting another 4,000. Please buy another 4,000, please.
Salt Lake Center, Chase 1 heavy. Request 11,000 feet.
Chase 1 heavy descent and maintain 15,000 feet. Expect 11,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 15,000 feet. Expect 11,000 feet. Chase 1 heavy.
Chase 1 heavy descent and maintain 11,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 11,000 feet. Chase 1 heavy.
Chase 1 heavy contact Salt Lake Center on 119.95. Good day.
Going to 119.95. Chase 1 heavy. Salt Lake Center, Chase 1 heavy is passing 14,300 feet, descending 11,000 feet.
Chase 1 heavy Salt Lake Center altimeter.
Cabin crew, prepare for land.
30.00. Continue to climb as planned.
Pump, then to pledge, and then we're gonna head with this. Approach checklist.
Approach checklist. Altimeters.
3001. Set.
3001. Set. Approach checklist completed.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we start our descent, please make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in their upright positions. Make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened and all carry-on luggage is stowed underneath the seat in front of you or to overhead bin.
1,000 to level.
Please turn off all electronic devices until we are safely parked at the gate. Thank you.
Okay. Pretty mountain. Monitor those carefully.
and maintain 9,000 feet. Chase 1 Heavy.
Chase 1 Heavy contact Salt Lake approach on 128.1. Good day.
128.1 for Chase 1 Heavy. Salt Lake approach Chase 1 Heavy is passing 10,900 feet, descending 9,000 feet.
Chase 1 Heavy, Salt Lake approach altimeter 30.02. Continue to KMM.
Center fuel pumps off.
Chase 1 Heavy climb and maintain 11,000 feet.
1,000 to level.
Climb and maintain 11,000 feet. Chase 1 Heavy.
So that's weird. She just told us to descend to 9,000 feet.
Chase 1 Heavy descend and maintain 9,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 9,000 feet. Chase 1 Heavy.
To balance our fuel just a bit. And let's again check our traffic.
10,000.
No traffic. There's some rough air though.
Flight deck.
Ladies and gentlemen, will be arriving at our destination
Okay, thanks.
shortly. If you are
Cabin to
making
cabin
your
is secure.
another flight, please see the customer service agent via the flight or video monitors inside the terminal for connecting gate information. For your continued safety, flight attendants will now walk through the cabin to secure it for landing. We'll be collecting all service items, newspapers, and any other items you wish to discard or may not be taking off the aircraft. Also, in preparation for landing, please turn off all
Chase 1 Heavy, you are 19 miles south. Maintain presence, heading and altitude. Expect ILS runway 16 right approach via Oscar Golf Delta transition. Clear to Oscar Golf Delta.
Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect ILS runway 16 right approach via Oscar Golf Delta transition. Clear to Oscar Golf Delta. Chase 1 Heavy.
So she cleared us to Oscar Golf Delta. The airport is supposed to be somewhere near here. Well, there is the airport. Probably, right? Or this one. Probably this one is the bigger one. traffic here just above us. Let's see who they are. So it's Delta, and they departed they just departed the Salt Lake City.
Chase 1 heavy descend and maintain 8,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 8,000 feet. Chase
1,000 to
1
level.
heavy.
Alright, we are coming into land.
Chase 1 heavy descend and maintain 7,500 feet.
Descend and maintain 7,500 feet, Chase 1 Heavy.
Let's start slowing down. Flaps 1.
Speed check.
Chase 1 heavy, you are 14 miles north of Salt Lake.
Flaps 1 set.
Contact Salt Lake Tower on
Flaps
119.05.
Speed check.
Tower on 119.05, Chase 1 Heavy.
Flaps 5 set.
Salt Lake Tower, Chase 1 Heavy, 13 miles north inbound ILS runway 16 right approach.
Chase 1 heavy, Salt Lake Tower. Altimeter 30.01, wind calm, cleared ILS runway 16 right approach.
Cleared ILS runway 16 right approach, Chase 1 Heavy.
Gear down.
Gear down.
Flaps 15.
Speed check. Speed brake up. Flaps 15 set.
Flaps 30.
Speed check. Flaps 30 set. Radio altimeter alive. Cabin crew, take your seats.
Landing checklist.
Landing checklist. Engine start switches.
Continues.
Speed brake.
On.
Landing gear.
Down.
Flaps.
Flap 30, green light.
Landing checklist completed. Autopilot off. Final approach fix, height checked, missed approach altitude not set.
Chase 1 heavy, wind calm, cleared to land runway 16 right.
Clear to land, runway 16 right.
Cleared to land runway 16 right, Chase 1 Heavy.
Approaching.
1,000 feet, stable.
Right.
500 feet.
400. 300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Auto brake disarm. Speed brake up. Reversers normal. Sixty knots.
Chase 1 heavy turn, next taxiway.
Okay, to
Chase
clean
1
up.
heavy contact ground on 123.775.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the conclusion of our flight.
123.775 for Chase 1 Heavy.
The captain has stood up the seatbelt sign of the aircraft compartment. Safety has the gate. For your indication, it is safe to both the cabin, gather your belongings, and disembark. We'd like to thank you for flying with us today. We appreciate your business and hope to see you again on a future flight.
No, we're gonna get the.
APU on the buses.
Let's stay up. Let's quickly follow the car. We had a film value. Well, yeah. Display. We asked for a follow me car, right?
3 minutes.
Okay, we are following you. Lights and doors.
Check. Cabin crew disarm doors and cross-check.
That's far.
Check.
Alright, now where? Okay, there. Never tried this sex with parking. Parking, taxiing, although it's pretty good graphics, but still. Shutdown checklist.
Shutdown checklist. Fuel pumps off. Probe heat off. Hydraulic panel set. Flaps
Up.
Parking brake
Released.
engine start levers.
Cut off.
Weather radar
Off.
off. Shutdown checklist completed.
Secure the aircraft. Secure checklist.
Secure checklist. IRS off. Emergency exit lights off. Window heat off. Packs off. Secure checklist complete.
All right. Ground power off. Battery is off. And the aircraft is cold and dark. Alright, thank you very much for joining me for this flight. I would much appreciate if you would like and subscribe to my channel and follow me on Twitch. Also, if you like my livery, you can download it in the description below the video of the stream on my YouTube channel. So we had a pretty firm landing. Let's display it just once again, because we did have a long taxi. All right. Yep. So 212 FPM with 1.0 PGs. This was a firm landing for us. Still better than our average, which is now at 230. All right, let's get rid of this. Thank you again. Thank you very much for watching again, and I hope to see you on my next stream.